The Rick Rubin effect. You've been hit by the Rick Rubin effect. You don't have to be the flower that grew from the concrete, but you do have to have an imagination as if you was a child. The thing that kept Rick Rubin alive in this music business wasn't his way of touching instruments, being an engineer. It was his imagination and his thought process. Something very interesting about the man who created 99 Problems for Jay-Z, Run DMC and Aerosmith's Walk This Way, Run DMC's It's Tricky, the Beastie Boys' You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party, and No Sleep Till Brooklyn, LL Cool J's Rock the Bells and I Need a Beat, and the list goes on and on and on and on. His confidence was unshaken, and let me tell you how. Here's something very interesting that I read from Mix Elite FL Studio Tips from Max. Rick Rubin has produced records for Kanye, Adele, Metallica, Red Hot Chili Peppers, probably the most legendary producer alive. And the guy cannot play a single instrument. Doesn't touch the equipment, doesn't engineer, doesn't mix. He sits on a couch and listens. And then tells people what the music needs. That's it. And somehow that's worth more than everyone else in the room combined. Because what he has after decades of doing this is judgment. He hears what his song is trying to be and what's getting in the way of it. That's the thing nobody teaches you. Every course, every tutorial, every YouTube video is about technique, how to do things. But Rick Rubin's entire career is proof that knowing what a track needs is worthy infinitely more than knowing how to execute it. The execution you can learn in a week. The judgment takes real structure to build. The producers who develop that judgment stop chasing technique after technique and finally start hearing what their own tracks is needed. I figure I share this with people who have very low confidence because they looking to start or even want to be in the music business and think just because you don't play an instrument, you can't put words together correctly. But what about your judgment? Do you have a good sense of judgment? Are you tapped in spiritually? Can you hear what a record needs? Are you good in any of those fields? If you are, then you might be the next Rick Rubin. Take that into effect the next time you get some brain fog around an idea because you just might be the next Rick Rubin. Sitting around thinking you have nothing to pull from. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Salute, family.
This thing, yeah. I tell you, life is beautiful. You know it's beautiful. You pick the day you want us.
This episode is sponsored by the GYM. M stands for men. We're holding men accountable, whether you're advanced or a beginner. Keep the testosterone flowing. No matter where you are, you can do 50 dips, 50 push-ups, or 50 squats. Anytime, any place where it seems fit. Don't let, I work, be an excuse. Be accountable as the leader, provider, and protector of the family. So make sure you get your reps in daily and have rest days. This episode is sponsored by the GYM. Back to the episode at hand.
1 for me, 2 for you, 3 for 3. These are chunky sleep. 4